Hello there. Good morning. I am in my backyard garden. I'm reading from the Bible. Today I'm reading a brief overview of the book of Mark, the Gospel according to Mark. I'm reading from the Holy Bible, the New Revised Standard Version that has study helps. And so that's where I will get my reading from today, is from the NRSV study helps. But before I get started, I do want to talk a little bit about what you see in the video today. What I'm showing you is the phlox plant that's in one of our garden beds. And next to it, you'll see a piece of broken pottery and a pot bottom that has a little bit of water in it. So the broken pottery and the water is there for a turtle that lives in our backyard garden. Or she actually comes back to our backyard garden and has for the last, 7 or 8 years now. She comes back every summer. And I leave out water for her and just little areas where she can protect herself from the sun. And this year I'm particularly anxious to see her for the first time because last winter when we had that big freeze, I'm just hoping that she hibernated in a place that was very deep so that she survived it all. Every spring, I'm amazed when I see her again because that means that she survived the winter and then she's coming to spend the summer with us again. So when we do see Ninja, that's what we call her, Ninja, come back to the garden, I will try to do a video of her so you can meet Ninja the turtle in our backyard garden. Okay, back to Bible reading. Today I'm reading from the Holy Bible, the New Revised Standard Version that has study helps. I'm taking a reading about a brief overview of Mark from the study helps in this Bible. The reading begins. Mark. The theme of this book is given in the very first verse. The beginning of the good news of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. The claim that he is the Son of God is supported throughout the book by constant references to his authority of Jesus. It is significant that Mark shows us a Roman centurion, a Gentile, confessing Jesus as God's Son at the end of the book. This may add to the argument that Mark was written primarily for a Gentile audience. Rather than basing his case largely on Old Testament prophecies, as Matthew did, Mark directs our attention to what Jesus did. The book is filled with accounts of miracles that demonstrate Christ's authority. Other aspects of his ministry receive less attention. Matthew portrayed Jesus as a king. Mark presents him as a servant, one who used his power to serve. A key verse says, Jesus came not to be served, but to serve and to give his life. Jesus also told his disciples that if they wanted to be great, they had to be servants of all. It is believed that Mark reports the events of Jesus' life approximately in the order in which they occurred. The climax of the book is the confession of faith by Peter. You are the Messiah. Previous chapters are especially concerned with the question, who is Jesus? The final chapters give more emphasis to why Jesus came. It is generally agreed that Mark is the first of the Gospels, probably written just before AD 70. Much of what is included in Mark's Gospel is also reported in Matthew and Luke. suggesting that they drew on Mark and added new material that fulfilled their theological purposes. The book is believed to bear the name of John Mark, whose mother's home was a meeting place for the early Christians. Mark himself was a companion of both Peter and Paul. The Gospel could well have been composed in Rome and summarized the memoirs and preaching of Peter. Here ends the reading of a brief overview of the book of Mark.